Thought I'd do a quick video. That other scope is horrible. Eye relief is terrible. So I'll put my Bushnell back on. The only thing I don't like about this one, I mean, it's been reliable, it's been good. I've only ever dicked with it once, and that was because I changed ammo, and I'm not quite sure whether it was quite right because I was well and truly pushing it out. Anyway, is when you go to the 9-power, it does tend to get blurry and you can't focus it out, and if you do, then it's blurry when you come back into your lower power settings. But it's been a good reliable scope, so I'm going to put it back on. It's got the low rings. Of course it's 11mm dovetail. Well, actually these mounts you can almost make it 1/2 inch. I think they'll almost screw out 1/2 inch. Yeah, so I'll put that back on. This is what it looks like. I left some dents and things in there and stains for characteristics because, well, it's that old, and if you want to get them all out, well, good luck. I even left a little, there's the smallest of runs right there. So yeah, and it is all floated. You wouldn't think so, but it is. You can actually fit a piece of paper all the way down in there. I didn't do that, I fixed it. It was pulled, this nut had pulled through, so I've spaced it. I think that's a dent there too, actually. Oh no, it's part of the checkering. Some of that come out. There was a big thumbprint in the side. But this thing, when I got it, the guy said, oh yeah, nah, it was laying on some farmer's bench for, I don't know, probably 20 years. He never really looked after it. Well, that's that side. Let's see if I can turn him around. I was ashamed to put my bipod back on. I didn't want to scratch it, but it's alright. It's got rubber there. It's only a cheap bipod, doesn't twist or anything. I don't think really need it for this because, I mean, it's a pigeon shooter and a target shooter, so get the light in there. I probably should have tidied that up a bit better. Probably should pull that back off and just clean it because it is actually supposed to be white. Checkering through there. I tidied up in here. I tidied up a few things inside here just to make it mount better, so as it would float better. Come on, focus. Checkering's still there. See, it's got a bit of rust there, and she's pitted a bit. It is what it is. It's an $89.22 that I've just put a little time into. I've had it for ages. Yeah, it's reliable. Sometimes it doesn't feed the shorts because if you put too many shorts in, they push around in the magazine, which I think is to be expected because shorts don't like to feed too much unless it's tube feed. Tube feed, I can fit as many as I like and fine in the other one. And it doesn't like ejecting that bird shot. Not the silver one, but the crimped over end one. The blue one comes out fine, so hence the reason I use a lot of shorts. But no, it does its job, doesn't misfire. Some of the Remington stuff, I didn't want to be that guy, the name, the brand, but some of the Remington ammunition was a bit sad. You know, in a box of 100, plus it was the most expensive box of 100, and they were yellow jackets. I reckon I must have had 10 that wouldn't go off. And this rifle has been the one that if someone else has had rounds that they've turned and that won't go off, this one will do it. You know, like the pin obviously is good in it. So yeah. Anywho, I'm going to mount this scope on before I go to work. I won't get it sighted in today, but at least I'm making some use of my time.